I hop in because yesterday I was listening to a fantastic presentation from Debs Jenkins, and she had a speaker chatting away about how he came up with ideas for books and things. And what really resonated was you have to take your reader or your listener or whoever it is back to the start of their journey and help them from there, not from the midpoint, which got me thinking how in our careers we might need to go back for the future. So I am the nerd coach. Back to the Future, one of my favorite movies, but we need to go back in order to think about the future. So quite often I talk about this, the academic comfort blanket being a bit itchy and scratchy, but that's where we're at. But I want to take you back just for a couple of minutes to think about when you started your academic career. Now, that might have been during your master's where you made that definite decision, or your PhD, or even entering postdoc. But what I want to ask you are two questions. Let's go back in time. The first question is, what motivated you to go into that academic research to start with? What was your reasoning? You don't have to share that with me, but it would be interesting to know. So what motivated you? So to think back. The other question, which I think is really important, and one that perhaps as academic researcher types we don't pay attention to, is thinking about how it felt. So how did it feel to embark on that academic research route? So this itchy, scratchy academic comfort blanket that perhaps we have now as postdocs, did it first start as your graduation robe, a lovely velvet feel, or one of those black ones with the fancy hoods? I want you to go back in time and really think, where did this start? Because I'm very, very clear that we need to look at our motivations and how it felt at the start in order to think about where we're at now and whether we're still happy with our career choices. So those two questions for you: what motivated you to get into academia in the first place, and how did it feel? If you want any further help, or you're thinking of leaving academia, I have a fun quiz for you to do, which you should find in the comments. So those two questions: how were you motivated, and how did it feel? See you soon.